Good evening. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. Kicking off some great things here. Once again, New Year. Same show with a bigger and better attitude. I go by the name of Terrell Thomas. You're tuned in right now to Live Hip Hop Daily. And these urban times present Sideline Stories. Mm-hmm. And as always, I'm joined by some great gentlemen right here. Cregg Armstrong in the building. Brandon Triche. How y'all brothers doing today?
How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Oh, it's but messed up already. 2019.
Man, listen.
Dang.
New Year, same me.
It's been great. Good to see everybody. I mean, we see...
Water. Hey, clean this godliness, my brother. Clean this godliness.
Hey, sure.
What we got? We got the iPad getting drunk over here.
Oh man, iPad drinking already.
Somebody got to.
Well, we got a great show lined up here today. We're gonna talk about some few things in the NBA, NFL, sneaker news, and of course, we'll talk about the national championships. We're gonna start off with some NBA action. We're gonna start off with some NBA action today. Mm-hmm. Conversation that's been going on throughout the sporting realm for the past few days now. Now, as we know, I appreciate shout out to our man Izzy is in the building one time. I gotta get my iPad electronic.
New Year, we got set designers.
We got set designers, boy. We got whole everything, boy. Product placements, everything, boy.
The budget is gone up.
I'm trying to tell you.
We're gonna also keep you, ladies and gentlemen, up to date. Few games taking place in the NBA right now. Of course, Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors are back in San Antonio taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And later on tonight, we have MVP candidate James Harden going up against the NBA champ Golden State Warriors. So we'll keep you guys up to date, ladies and gentlemen, up to date on what's going on there. A gentleman out on the West Coast from Akron, Ohio. Some folk know him as the King. Some folk know him as the Principal.
Or the GOAT.
He's been
go with this talk.
He's taking his talents from Cleveland to South Beach, back to Cleveland, and now he's in LA. And he has some pretty interesting things to say recently.
Great vacations.
About his legacy, his dynasty in the NBA, and how when he beat the 73-9 Golden State Warriors in the 2016
that was a record,
NBA
right?
Finals. It was a regular season record. It certainly was. I think though, in those 73 wins, I think Draymond Green was out there in those 73 wins. I don't think he was suspended. I don't think he was suspended or nothing like that.
Hey, man.
But LeBron spoke on that victory, cementing him in history as the greatest of all time, the greatest basketball player of all time. And I mean, that's drawn debate from the daycares to the barbershops.
What are we debating?
So, as you can see, Craig's stance already. We're going to have a little dialogue and a little debate where we joined also our man H in the building, as always, EP
James.
Founder, doing it real
James.
big.
H. James. That's what that man is, H. James.
Gentlemen, I'll give my spiel in a little bit. I'm going to have a sip to this one. Is LeBron James the GOAT?
Would you like to go first? I'm pretty sure everybody knows. I'm just going to say yep.
No, he's not. He's not the GOAT. I mean, okay, he beat the 73-9 Warriors. Okay. 3-6 in the finals. I mean, that's all we got to say about that.
What's the best team Jordan ever beat in the finals?
64-win Jazz. Yeah, 64-win Jazz.
64-win Jazz.
He beat a 60-win Orlando Magic team that year, too.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's right. Oh.
That's cool.
Penny and Shaq.
Yep.
And
Nick Anderson.
And they also beat the Knicks too in that realm. Okay.
Y'all giving me a whole lot of big men. I don't remember
big
none
man,
of them.
John Starks,
I don't remember none of them.
John Starks.
I mean, he beat a lot of.
How many of them Hall of Famers? Them John Starks and Allen Houston. How many?
So how many Hall of Famers are on the Indiana Pacers or on the
Wait, how many Hall of Famers
Wizards?
did LeBron beat? Let's put it like this.
Let's talk about Hall of Famers in general.
How many How many Hall of Famers did LeBron stop getting the ring? Let's put it like that.
Stop getting the ring?
Stop. Like, they didn't get a chance to get the ring at all. They collection's full of statues, rings, trophies, and all this. But they don't have that one coveted thing. I can give you a long laundry list of people whose boy Jordan's, stopped from getting championships.
Give me the guards.
Guards? Yeah. Stockton, Peyton, Clyde Drexler. He stopped him. He got it, but he stopped him when he played him. Who else? Who else was a guard then? I need some more people.
We threw Penny out there.
Penny, Penny too.
Y'all give me a whole lot of people who we know is not stopping Jordan anyway.
I mean, he stopped him. I mean, also all the Hall of Famers he stopped too. Dominique never got a ring. Sean Kemp never got a ring.
The Atlanta Hawks organization stopped Dominique from winning getting a ring.
I mean, yeah, well, they traded him at the end of the trade deadline. We're not gonna talk about that. They're not topic of conversation.
I'm just saying. Y'all giving me a whole lot of Sean Kemps and Shaqs.
I mean, these are Hall of Famers. Who has LeBron James stopped from getting? Who has LeBron stopped from getting a ring in his era?
I had to go back and think about it, but
It's nothing to think about because his peers have rings. Matter of fact, I think he went to South Beach to learn how to get a ring.
He stopped Russ. Stop James Harden.
But they're still playing, so they're not. I mean,
exactly. We can't have that argument.
Okay, well,
we don't know if any of them going to be in the Hall of Fame. Because at the time when he stopped Derrick Rose was on pace to become a Hall of Famer.
Derrick Rose going to be a Hall of Famer.
Derrick Rose going to be a Hall of Famer.
He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
You think
so? Yeah. You're not going to have a league MVP and not be a Hall of Famer. Like, that's not going to happen.
I mean, just because you win one MVP don't mean you're going to be a Hall
You're
of Famer.
the youngest player in NBA history to win the Hall of Fame. I mean,
so if I go out and I get in the best shape of my life, go get an MVP, I'm going to get in the Hall of Fame?
Not now.
No, not now, but, you know.
I'm just
saying.
Was like
19. He was 20, 21.
That's why I said.
And now he had the whole Derrick Rose rule because of him.
That's why I said he was on pace to become one. I don't know if he'd become one now.
He's probably going to win 6 men, possibly. Possibly. I didn't say he was. I said possibly. Don't give me a look. I know Lou's still balling.
No, Derrick Rose in a discussion. Most improved 6 man.
Most improved 6 man.
Oh, I definitely give him most improved. For sure.
But we talking about LeBron James and his GOAT comment. And his
listen, hold on. Jordan took the Bulls to the finals, right? That third ring, right? How many games they win that year?
The third time they won?
Third ring. How many games they win? Like, what was like 50 something, wasn't it?
Maybe 56.
Like 56. Then he retired. You know. Then the next year they won 55 games without him. What the Cavs doing this year? After going to the finals,
they had no Kyrie. They had
what the hell they last year? Last year,
the team
last year.
What
they lost one person.
They lost
and gained Colin Sexton.
That was this year.
Definitely changed.
That was this year.
I'm saying. Changed. And also, you don't have a coach like Phil Jackson and Larry Drew.
When's the last time LeBron had a coach like Phil Jackson?
He's supposed to.
Who was his best coach? Mike Brown? The assistant coach?
Yeah, Spo was his best coach.
Was he?
Spo then Lou.
What has Spo done without
what you mean?
They still made the playoffs.
Without the big three.
They made the playoffs.
They still been making noise. And his
they haven't fell off.
His roster has been very limited down.
I absolutely believe
he's been getting the best out of it. Spo a good coach.
He's a good. I like
He's not Phil Jackson. I'll give you that, but he's damn sure a good coach.
Okay, I'm just saying
he's top 5 coach in the NBA.
Listen, coach, top 5 NBA today.
Eric Spoelstra.
They're supposed to.
I'm bugging.
And also Jordan also played this. Jordan also didn't handpick his teammates either.
They gonna make the playoffs this year. He didn't make the playoffs.
Jordan
they should have made it last year.
He didn't have to.
So what you saying? I handpicked my team, so of course when I leave, all of them be trash too.
They went and got him Scotty, and they went and got him Rodman, and then they went and got
free agent. That's it. Everybody else was drafted on the Bulls team.
Okay, then they went and got Kukoc, and then they got
drafted
Steve Kerr, and like all these players who are known as great players. When's the last time the Cavaliers went out there and got somebody and they were like, "Oh, this is a what?" D Wade when he was 47.
That's the Cavaliers' fault.
That's the Cavaliers' fault.
That front office had been trashed the whole time he's been there.
And some people didn't want to play with LeBron. Like, let's just call it a spade.
A lot of people didn't want to go to Cleveland either.
A lot of people didn't want to play with Kobe either.
Like Kobe got 5 rings.
Also playing in LA too.
Kobe also played with Shaq. Shaq won him 3 of them rings.
Yeah, he didn't do that though. He didn't do that. He played his part.
He played his part.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Shaq was
the MVP played his part.
He played his part.
We're not going to talk about that because Shaq averaged 38 a game.
Listen,
and Kobe was averaging 35. So like that be the thing. No, 3 points more.
So what
do you mean?
We're not talking about that right now.
No, we gonna talk about that briefly because Cass get carried away.
That's
like
crazy because who's the second best player LeBron had? What, Kyrie?
And Kyrie's a future Hall of Famer who was averaging 30 something in the finals.
They both had 40.
That's fine. That's fine.
So, and that's
for the simple fact.
And that wasn't the second best player. He played with Dwayne Wade in his prime, who won him a few.
Dwayne Wade. Ooh, no.
Wade was in his prime.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
D-Wade started falling off that fourth year.
No, D-Wade started falling off after that first year.
No, the first one.
Nah.
I give
How many games did he miss?
How many games? Both of them missed. They ain't played 82 games. Neither one of them. LeBron played 82 games once his whole career. That was last year.
Okay. But D-Wade is out, knee problems. D-Wade's out. He got meniscus tears.
LeBron out right now. So let's see. Like
LeBron 34 years old.
And your point being?
Jordan was 34. He was still winning championships.
Jordan was 34 with the Wizards. I don't want to hear that.
No, he was 38. He was 37 with the Wizards.
He was 37 with the Wizards.
37. Well, no, he's 38, 39. Because 40 still playing.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was 34 with a championship still. What we not talking about? Oh, we all talking about that, aren't we?
34 beating old ass Karl Malone.
Give me 2 points to why you feel LeBron is the GOAT.
Okay, 1. 73-9 Warriors. They
Flawed.
lost 3-1. Fraud. Okay,
Flawed. It is. That was a flawed.
I'm
1. 2. Jordan wouldn't have taken half those teams LeBron dragged to the finals. Excuse me. He wouldn't have taken any of them to the finals.
Okay, I don't agree, but I want to your point because you still haven't been able to let me know who LeBron beat on his road to glory on this proclaimed road to glory.
Y'all just named me Hall of Famers. All these people haven't retired yet. I don't know who's gonna be Hall of Famers. I don't know who Paul George is gonna be at the end of his career. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Paul George, the Raptors, Kyle Lowry, and DeMar DeRozan not going to the Hall of Fame. I don't care. They're not going to the Hall of Fame. Not at all. So
okay.
Who else?
You can't tell me.
Isaiah Thomas.
You can't tell me DeMar DeRozan wasn't better than Allen Houston.
Allen Houston was a bad man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Detroit, Allen Houston,
You
and
can't
New York
tell
Knicks,
me.
Allen Houston was a
You
bad
put
man.
Allen Houston in his prime.
Allen Houston in his prime might be better than DeMar DeRozan in his prime. He definitely got him.
Y'all tripping.
Hey, he's from New York. He's supposed to be better than Allen Houston.
Y'all tripping.
That boy from Manhattan. I'm not Manhattan. That boy from Maine or something.
Y'all
That man
tripping.
that
Y'all
man
talking
tripping.
about. Y'all telling me about Allen Houston and Patrick Ewing with bum legs and all that. Man, I don't want to hear y'all.
And y'all telling us about Miles Turner.
I didn't say anything about Miles Turner.
You said the Pacers.
Well, I was talking about them when they had David West, who was a champion with the Warriors, and Roy Hibbert when he was actually valuable.
Roy Hibbert,
George Hill when he was in his
mop.
prime.
He
Lance Stevens was
he was the most valuable mop player. That boy was on the floor forever, all the time. Roy Hibbert.
Hey,
he made all-star team twice.
Why he?
So did Brook Lopez.
Hey, Brook balling right now.
He is set for Klay Thompson right now. He's set for Klay Thompson right now.
We're not gonna disrespect Klay like that.
I mean, that nigga hitting 7 threes a game. And man, looking like Klay Thompson.
Listen,
he's
man,
old and slow.
Saying,
and also, Jordan never claimed himself to be the GOAT.
I don't care.
But we just know that.
I don't care.
We know that. Okay,
you think you know that. That's your opinion.
Right. It's my opinion.
That is your opinion.
It's the opinion of a lot of goddamn people who know.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, a lot of fools in this world.
This. How many game sevens?
How many
game sevens Jordan ever played in the finals?
I don't know.
None.
You said how many games?
Game sevens.
Oh, game sevens
in the finals.
Because he played against teams who wasn't even worthy of them being there.
No, they were. Because the game they won against the Jazz had a better record.
Okay.
And who hit the last shot?
They all listen. LeBron is going to the finals with not having the best record a lot of times. So all that record stuff is ass.
We had somebody into the break.
Who?
This boy had to face on somebody. What?
He need backup.
this man added people to tell him about it.
Exactly. We gonna put him in the box right here.
we gonna add a guest to the show tonight because I'm hearing this. They got 5 points to why LeBron is the GOAT. So
I'll let you hear this.
So we gonna welcome my cousin in from Philadelphia, Keith Jones, aka Keith James, LeBron's other son and whatnot.
I love.
And he's tuned in right now, and he's saying that he got 5 reasons. So please give us your 5 reasons, good sir. I'm gonna put the phone closer to the mic so you can be heard.
We can hear you.
So number one, we're gonna start with degree of difficulty.
Oh my god.
Can we start there?
You just list your reasons.
Degree of difficulties.
The Spurs team he beat would have beat all the teams Jordan beat.
Lies.
Right. Number 2, the outside world and influences and everything that's going on with the NBA is a lot harder now to
Stop it.
Hey, I mean, it's life. I mean,
They had nothing to do with basketball.
Boston during the '93 finals, he had a tan and all that. Like, he was doing whatever he wanted to do out there. That never got reported to after the fact. Punching teammates in practice. That never got reported. Now that'd be the first thing on ESPN.
So what's your 3rd point? That's 2 down the drain.
Oh man, here we go. And the 3rd is for the league. It's a lot better players.
You're not helping me, bro.
The league is washed down.
Your points right now are not. They're not.
It's not sufficing. It's
they're
not standing.
not giving LeBron.
Did Jordan ever beat a 70-win team?
He didn't have to. Did Jordan ever call the league and get Charles Barkley suspended?
Because Charles never put himself in that position.
We are. If y'all gonna throw out there the fact that he beat the Warriors, we got to speak on how he beat the Warriors.
My thing is, y'all talk about one game. You mean to tell me a 73-19 can't win you one game out of 3?
No, the whole momentum shifted. I said that.
Oh, y'all talk about momentum.
Momentum shifted.
Oh.
The Warriors beat him the year before. He was down his 2 All-Stars. They wasn't playing. Took him to 6.
All right. So okay, you do that. The 73-win team, and he's 0-2 against the current team right now. So.
We gotta get the second best player in the league because we can't do that with this man.
And he's 0-2 against him. So what we talking about?
Who's 0-2
No,
against
we appreciate you calling in and tuning in. We appreciate you. We go.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie 1 year against
Peace and blessings.
No.
The Warriors had no top 5 draft picks. Not like that's key.
So they not top 5 players because they not top 5 draft picks.
At that time they wasn't. At that time.
Oh man, you know what? Next time
Y'all
tripping.
When you playing with a Kevin Love,
top 5 draft picks. So what you trying to tell me? J.R. Smith better than Klay Thompson?
No,
he's drafted higher.
No, I'm not.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't. J.R. was not drafted higher than Klay Thompson.
No, JR wasn't drafted, but I'm saying JR.
Okay, my bad.
Nobody. Klay Thompson was drafted late in the draft. So was
drafted the first round. So he was
Draymond Green. Kyrie Irving, the number 1 overall. Kyrie Irving, the number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
Kevin Love was a number 3 overall pick. LeBron was a number 1 overall pick. And then that's why they went and got him. They needed they needed that type of talent. Them other cats made it. Them other cats.
LeBron and Kyrie Irving is not a good matchup.
Thank you.
It wasn't.
It's not.
So what you telling me? So Steph and Kyrie don't cancel out?
They don't really. Not really. Kyrie is a better player than Steph Curry. Steph is just a greater assassin.
Steph is a unanimous MVP.
He was. I mean, he was. A lot of that was
a 2-time MVP.
A lot of that because he's Del Curry's son. They've been watching him grow up. Kyrie Irving's a better player than Steph Curry. He has more tools. I'll put it like that. He don't utilize his tools as well as Steph Curry.
What does Kyrie led a team to?
Nothing. He don't.
The lottery.
In the finals.
Oh no. He actually won a championship for Cleveland. Cleveland, this is for you. That was from Kyrie. That was a FedEx copy from Kyrie.
What Kyrie do in the first 2 games?
We didn't need it.
40.
The first 2?
The first 2, yes.
Kyrie didn't get 40 till he got 41. When LeBron got 41.
Man,
No, that
35. Kyrie was man. Please pull up. Man, we don't care about this game right now. Please pull this up. Because Kyrie was averaging 35 plus the whole series. But aside that, the 2 biggest plays in the game 7. We talking about that. 2 biggest plays in game 7 was not made by LeBron. If it wasn't for JR making Iguodala adjust his shot, the block never happens.
So y'all gonna say because JR got in the way.
It is a team, so we're not gonna give Kyrie. We're not gonna give LeBron.
Yo, hold on, wait a minute. So LeBron having a 30-point triple double.
We're not talking about that. I mean,
in game 7.
And shot.
Y'all talking to me about one shot.
Listen,
y'all talking to me about one
shot though. If we all watched them finals, Kyrie was scoring the ball at ease anytime he felt like it. He was balling. The big that shot was the icing on the cake.
Okay, so since he did that,
boy, pull like this.
Hold on, what would he do without LeBron's 41, and then 30 something?
Hey, wait, pull like this. Hey, do you think LeBron would have made a shot like that?
I don't know.
I mean, you're LeBron.
You think Kyrie would have made that block?
LeBron. Neither one of these.
You asking me questions about shit. What you mean?
Who knows?
All right, I am gonna break it down to y'all like this and let it be known. In that final series, LeBron James scored a total of 208 points.
Kyrie had how many?
190.
Whoop-dee.
LeBron scored
how many
a small 18 more points.
How many assists Kyrie had? How many rebounds he had?
It means that LeBron and Kyrie Irving by himself.
He wasn't by himself. So he won 73 by himself? Is that what y'all telling me? He won 73. He won 73 games by himself.
Two key players that won them 73 games was out though. Bogey got injured. Draymond was out. So we can't keep saying it wasn't. LeBron didn't beat the 73 win team. He beat the Golden State Warriors. Yes, he did.
Okay,
he beat the Warriors.
He lost to him the year before that, right?
He beat the Warriors.
It's like Dragon Ball.
But he didn't beat the 73-9 Golden State Warriors.
Which is 2 Super Saiyans versus 1 regular boy.
1 unanimous MVP. So you got Goku and Vegeta versus Broly. What you want?
No, what I'm saying is Steph Curry is the only Super Saiyan on the Warriors.
Okay.
Super Saiyan I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying?
This,
now
listen,
that KD is there,
anime.
it's both of them.
Listen, this is real life right now.
It was Kyrie
and
versus,
what I'm saying,
it was Kyrie versus LeBron.
Kyrie. All right.
So I mean, we gonna let it be. You feel LeBron is the GOAT right now. I don't feel like LeBron is the GOAT. I feel like Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. If I'm really honest with you, gentlemen, if I'm honest, talent-wise, I feel Kobe Bryant is the greatest player of all time. The reason I feel Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time is because of the collective that is Michael Jordan. I feel like, one, we celebrate players like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. We celebrate individual stars because of Michael Jordan. He set that tone. We walk around in Kyries and phone posit pennies and LeBrons and Kobe's because Michael Jordan made it so that players can have signature shoes. We drink Gatorade or Powerade or Kobe has body armor because Michael Jordan.
So you telling me about off the field?
But that matters. People,
I mean, we talking off the field.
Hey. Some people.
He's the greatest because he set the blueprint.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be better. You can't be better than the blueprint. It's like LeBron's a fantastic player. He's damn sure one of the greatest players we've ever seen.
He's a great stat stuffer too.
But no one will be better than Michael Jordan.
No, it's true. LeBron's a great stat stuffer.
No one will ever be able to touch Jordan to me because of all these other factors.
That's great.
Michael Jordan had fucking Space Jam. LeBron about to have Space Jam too.
Because it's the blueprint.
But
you acting like LeBron can't have his own shit.
That's like you saying you built the first.
That's circumstance. I don't know.
After that, it's gonna be.
But he didn't just bake the building. He set the building. He made the whole block. He set so many different buildings. The sneaker building, the endorsement building. Like Jordan set these. You know what I'm saying? These players get paid now because Jordan was getting fucked back in the day and didn't get his biggest. Like these things came from Jordan.
Okay, and players are now getting their.
LeBron wanted to be Jordan. Like niggas can't. Everybody growing up.
Iverson.
No. He started saying that after people. He wore number 23. He did all these things because of Jordan.
He also said in the interview
start pointing that out,
he wanted to be his own man.
No. Once people start pointing that out, then he wanted to be AI. Then he was like, nah, my man.
You can't have role models.
You supposed to, but you want to be me, you can't be better than me. Like I'm sorry.
That's okay when your idols become your rivals. That's just what happens.
But they not his rivals.
Listen.
Like George said, put it blunt. We can't really say that because he never said he was the GOAT. We say that. But he said if he says that, that's putting disrespect on Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, and people like that. You take people's games, Dr. J, all the time people. So Jordan never said he's the GOAT. We just say that he's the GOAT because what he did. But there's a difference of me saying I'm the great one series, maybe the greatest player of all time. But we're not going to get everything else I did.
Jordan wouldn't have did it, so that's all.
But how I don't believe that argument because Jordan would have done it. Like Jordan.
How do you know?
Same as LeBron. There's specific things we don't know, but LeBron didn't go up against any caliber star and make me be like Jordan couldn't have beat him. Jordan could have beat that Pacer team. Jordan could have beat DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Like
LeBron could have beat them Knicks. LeBron could have beat them Pacers.
LeBron don't like to get physical, and these teams was getting physical back in the day.
That's because this is the era he grew up in. If LeBron grew up in 1985, he probably would be a different cat.
Maybe not.
You talk about mentality. Mentality is about your surroundings.
They be assaulted now.
Well, that's because Jordan wanted to go to the cup and he was getting his ass fucked up by the Pistons, and so they had to change the rules. That's why they went.
No, because people got tired.
The NBA wanted Michael Jordan to win.
Yeah,
And the NBA wanted LeBron to win in Cleveland. They wanted they no player ever in NBA history has been suspended in the NBA Finals.
No player. Well, he shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
No.
How many technicals did he have?
He didn't.
What's the rule?
But he didn't get a technical that game.
Have technicals been given after games before?
Not seldomly, and not in the NBA Finals, and not in the NBA Finals. No,
have technicals
not during the finals.
I'm not talking about NBA games. Have technicals been upgraded? Have they been given out in NBA basketball?
They've been upgraded.
In National Basketball
They've been
Association
upgraded. They've been rescinded. It may have been 3 times in NBA history where a player was given a technical after the game.
So it's happened, right?
Wait.
So how many technicals did Draymond have before that?
He needed one more.
So Draymond put himself in the situation.
He didn't put himself in a situation.
So
a nigga put his balls on his head.
Hold on, if
Draymond got up and pushed him and walked away.
If I go out, if I know I got 2 strikes and I go out and pistol whip somebody, I put my.
He didn't pistol whip a nigga. He didn't pistol whip that man.
No.
He got that man up off him.
And somebody said, "Oh, I want to press charges." Now you going away for your 3rd strike. You put yourself in that situation.
He didn't pistol whip that man.
You should have got them 2 strikes before that, right?
Look, man.
Officer, he just beat me up. Get him out of here, please, or I don't know if I can play anymore.
Listen, and you know what we would say as a society? He shouldn't have hit him.
Shouldn't have. But put it like this: this is just no question. If Draymond Green doesn't get suspended, does LeBron win that series? Let's know.
We'll never know.
Right. Well,
But we can't. Come on, like
we'll never know because
we'll
never know because Draymond got himself suspended.
What do you believe?
Do y'all believe
What
that?
do you believe?
Do y'all believe that?
it's possible. It's possible.
First of all, they were losing Game 5, so you know.
You will never know.
We just know that was BS.
All I know, he was there for Game 6 and 7.
He was there for Game 6 without Andrew Bogut.
I know he was there with Game
so the
7.
73 win team still wasn't intact.
Remains still.
He was there for 6 and 7.
We just call it what it is.
You mean your opinion still remains?
Jordan still the GOAT. There we go.
We gonna
keep it moving and talk a little current NBA. We're not gonna talk about the fake GOAT, LeBron James. We're gonna talk a little bit about James Harden. Who's been on a recent tear.
He's on a first name basis.
He's currently NBA MVP.
He's on first name basis with all these referees.
Hey, like he said, stop following me.
What? Hold up.
James Harden go and trip over.
Hold up. Now James Harden said he's going off after the MVP again. This is MVP. It's something that he gotta have.
Go get you a chill.
Yeah.
Is he the MVP right now? Is he current?
Right now, man. Boys averaging 48 games. You can't say nothing about it. 48 with a triple dub, pretty much. So
he putting the numbers up.
Cause if you want for this boy balling right now, Houston be stank. Like they be almost bad as the Hawks.
Well,
if James want to put up numbers, he's putting up right now. He's on the 05, 06 Kobe tier where he had Smush Parker.
Oh, that's just disrespectful.
No, he is though. He actually in the same amount of games where Kobe. Think about it. In the 10 game stretch where Kobe put up 50, 50, and 50, James Harden has scored 7 more points than Kobe in like that 10 in a similar stretch.
Kobe has Smush Parker. James has PJ Tucker. Kobe had Lamar. Was Lamar on that team? I think Lamar was on that team. He has Clint Capella.
Yeah, Clint actually pretty good.
Yeah, but he has to get all his points from James throwing lobs to him. So you know what I'm saying. And getting off his rebounds.
If you can't stop it.
I mean, right? You can't stop it. I'm not hating. But James is balling.
He balling.
But like,
is he MVP balling?
I mean, right now, if the season stopped today,
I guess,
yeah. I mean, you can't not get somebody with MVP to average 38 a game.
I mean, we're gonna talk about another MVP candidate in a few. We'll talk about another. We're gonna. Joel's not an MVP candidate. He is in the eyes of some. If
JJ Redick,
exactly. Low key, actually, I ain't gonna say you can make an argument for JJ, but JJ is probably the second most important player on that team, though. He's the only one that creates space.
So back to James Harden because we talking this buffoonery and
he's important to y'all. He's appointed to 6.
I'm a Laker fan, dog. What are you talking about?
Oh, now you a Lakers fan.
All right, he's appointed to the East Coast team. How about that? He's appointed to the Eastern Conference team.
James Harden, yes, he would. If
MVP.
we stopped it today, he would win MVP.
I mean, but hey, everybody get mad about the foul calls for James. I mean, hey, great the fouls. You know how to get buckets.
See, but the only problem is when he goes to the playoffs and they don't call those fouls. Now he's not.
I mean, that's the only downfall. That's the only thing I hate.
Because they're gonna let him play in the playoffs, and you can't go out there flopping from 30 feet away and expect to get three free throws.
Now, but sometimes he actually does get fouled.
He has a reputation for faking.
But sometimes you
got to stop flopping.
The finesse king.
The flopping king.
Well, I ain't gonna say the flopping king. That's only one person flopping king. That's right, D-Box. But this current state, yeah, I can say that.
Hey, new age.
But hey, it helps. Get me to the line, get y'all the foul trouble.
It help you get to the playoffs and lose.
We don't know what can happen right now. Everybody kind of vulnerable right now.
They not going nowhere.
They not going nowhere. That's for certain.
I mean, I didn't say they're gonna win. I said everybody's vulnerable right now.
So speaking of everyone being vulnerable, the West is wide open right now. It's about a game. It's anywhere between a game and 3 games for about 6 teams in the Western Conference that are currently separating them from first place.
The Lakers.
Last night, the Los Angeles Lakers had a big game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Russell Westbrook, Paul George did their thing. Paul George more so did his thing. He, of course, being a Palmdale native, a Southern California native, he was booed by Laker fans throughout the game last night.
Why y'all mad? Because he didn't come sign with y'all.
I mean, he said he was coming. So I mean, hey, that's a whole nother topic.
He wanted to go.
He said he was coming. It's not like that. He said he wanted to come.
It's not like he was just on like their wish list. Like they were like, oh, he said I want to go to LA.
If that's the case, they should have made a move for him.
No, why? If you tell me if you tell me you coming, I don't need to make a move.
That's
for
why,
you.
because the same reason why the Clippers think they want Kawhi to come there. You
How-
go somewhere else, you fall. You might fall in love. But what I always say about Paul George, what was his thing?
He a country boy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean that's showing right now. But the Lakers got to make some type of moves. And it was funny because last night during the end of the game, we saw Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson,
and
LeBron James all in the tunnel watching the game together. And no one appeared to be happy. The Lakers were winning the game for it was a close game throughout most of the matchup yesterday. But Oklahoma City was able to pick up a win in the fourth quarter. Trade deadline is coming right up. Kuz did get hurt. He did get hurt. But it gave other players the opportunity. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram. It gave Cass the kind of chance to step up.
If you get rid of anybody, I think it's B.I.
So do the Lakers need to make trades before the trade deadline?
Yes.
If somebody will take me an even swap for B.I. and maybe a pick, yeah.
Because
if you can get you another wing, like if the Wizards will somehow, they probably won't now.
Yeah, they're gonna blow it up now.
But if they will somehow take like B.I. and KCP and a pick for Bradley Beal, I say the Lakers should do it.
First of all, the Lakers might be one of the worst free throw shooting teams I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God!
When they put them stats up, all them niggas are trash. I mean, except for KCP, all them fools is trash. Bron is 64%. Lonzo Ball is 12%. Josh Hart is 9%. I was like,
disrespect out here.
I mean, it's true.
What are they practicing?
Nothing.
They practicing
layups. Handshakes.
What's the drill?
All this. They handshake with LeBron. You know you got handshake with LeBron.
They practice the 3-man weave all practice.
And lands on the air guitar with him on the side. So that's what
Russell Westbrook gave him a taste of his own medicine yesterday.
He did. But it would have been better if Russell would have been the one that made the shot. And then,
it would have been. But Russ was.
That's like my man knock you out.
That happens though.
Russ was real out here being Ezel from Friday.
He was. But the thing is also.
We got a little breaking news. Of course, the Spurs did go on to beat the Toronto Raptors tonight.
Listen,
DeMar DeRozan got his revenge. His first career triple-double.
Kawhi finna get up out of there. It's gonna be because of one man, Kyle Lowry. They're gonna get to the playoffs, and Kyle Lowry gonna look like Kyle Lowry in the playoffs.
Oh, it's gonna be stank.
And Kawhi gonna be like, "What you? Who you? You wasn't here 3 weeks ago." No, I can't do this. That's what's
Kawhi went to the Clippers. Been saying that. Who? Sixers.
Sixers versus Toronto Eastern Conference
I mean, I
Finals.
can see that.
The invitational to the Western, whoever gonna beat,
Invitation to lose in the finals.
Exactly.
Invitation to be the second place.
So you got Bradley Beal possibly coming over if possible.
They need that.
They need somebody because they need somebody who can stretch that floor. Because just watching the pitiful.
What does Bi do?
He's still finding himself out there.
Like, what does he do?
He can Euro.
He's a scorer.
He can Euro from
where?
Supposed to be mid-range.
From 12 feet.
I'm on the floor that he's calling him B.I. I kept saying B.I. and I was like,
that's his name, Brand. That's his
nickname.
That's his nickname, though, Brand.
He keeps saying B.I.
There was.
Hold up, who's
I'm
B.I.?
lazy. I don't feel like saying the whole name.
But there was one jumper he shot, and that thing you could hit the brick through the TV. Like it was that loud. I was like, good Lord, the Lakers.
I don't know.
Offense is trash.
I don't know if he's. I can't even say streaky. He's just like he won't even have a game where I'm just like, oh man. It's more or less he'll have like a quarter and a half where I'm just like, okay, I see it.
He falls too much of the I'm here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here. Too much in the game for me because that's why. Like I guess like that personality, that Joe Johnson kind of personality. Like he'll be kind of sleep a little bit, then wake up, then be sleep again. Joe's my guy.
And you trying to figure out why he got a max contract?
Yeah. Do y'all think they put LeBron in the skybox so he can have a different view? He can kind of look.
But they weren't even in the sky. They were
not. I saw them in pictures of them in like up high.
He wouldn't see them for a
little bird's eye view. Like let me get a little look and see how they look from up here.
What is it?
As we make these trades,
close. That ain't gonna do nothing different.
LeBron probably had the cup with him, so it don't matter.
LeBron been on the cups. The whole game.
This is water. Leave me alone.
I ain't talking about, people know. People watch us. The people watch us. They know what we doing over here.
Hey.
Well, not 2019 clean body out.
Listen, my birthday Tuesday. I'm saving up.
But yeah, the Cavs. I mean, not the Cavs. What's the team? The Lakers. They just about as bad as the Cavs.
No,
without LeBron.
Don't respect them like that.
What? Why not?
Because Kuzma is better than anybody LeBron had on the Cavs since Kyrie.
Yo, and what makes LeBron the greatest because Jordan didn't have to go. And his teams wasn't as bad as LeBron's.
Do you not see what Jordan was playing with before he got there?
He didn't go to the finals.
Yo, Jordan not the greatest. We not even.
Did you see what the team was when he got drafted there?
He didn't go.
Orlando Woodridge, Charles Oakley, and I can't name nobody else on that team.
LeBron took his bullshit team to the finals.
So what I'm saying is, who
knew Scottie Pippen was? Just like that. Nobody knows. He went to Central Arkansas. Who knew Scottie Pippen was?
Bro, who the Lakers gonna get at the trade deadline?
Us.
We can't do nothing for him but cover the game. Straight up.
Well, we can hey, y'all need some more media people out there. Come on, holler at us. We'll take a trip out of LA.
Honestly, Melo's looking good.
I've been saying go get Melo. Somebody. Melo, Chris Bosh.
No, Melo need to go to Philly.
don't want to play with LeBron.
LeBron don't want to play with Melo.
Melo ain't trying to hear nothing.
So
he's not going to take LeBron saying nothing.
We're going to see how that turns out. We'll continue to see how that unfolds. We're going to talk a little bit about the game that just took place that we gave the breaking news for. The San Antonio Spurs pick up a big 125-107 win against the Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan picked up his first career triple-double. He dropped 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists against his former team.
So you're saying it was personal?
Oh, it was definitely personal out there.
It'd be real personal a few weeks when we go to Toronto.
It was not a shy night for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had a pretty good night, 21 points, 8 for 13 shooting from the field, but it wasn't enough. Kyle Lowry wasn't in action tonight.
Valanciunas ain't playing.
What do you think about Kawhi's return home? He was booed pretty much every time he touched the ball.
He got booed every day. That boy got booed, boy. They were hating.
Hey, they should.
Why?
He wanted out. Nobody wants out of San Antonio. They're the machine.
I mean, but you also don't throw me on the bus either. Questioning my injury and stuff like that. Tony Parker come out there and said I had the same injury. It was 100 times worse than that. It's your body, brother.
You're right. That's your little bitty man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I ain't gonna crush that man.
You right.
And so, and Kawhi, he's the best player on the team.
Hey.
So if it wasn't for Zaza, and also like this, if it wasn't for Zaza undercutting.
Listen, we're not even gonna get into Zaza.
That's what you know what I'm saying. Undercut Kawhi. We never know what happened in that series.
San Antonio.
They won 6. They lost 6.
The fan base, they go off Pop. So if Pop is saying Kawhi was our best player, but he wasn't the leader. Or I don't know if he's really as hurt as da. Or you got to ask him because I don't know. Like the fan page, they're just going off of that. So
off of what Pop said,
they're hurt right
narrative.
now. They're hurt right now because they don't look like the Spurs of old. So and they're blaming him.
Yeah, I mean, also it's the Spurs. Like they're not claiming for no superstar. They got to get the homegrown people outside of LaMarcus Aldridge. What were the big free agents?
No big free agents.
No big free agents going to San Antonio.
They're not going there on purpose.
They ain't going on there for all. I mean,
Well, you might have like the Powells and the David West
on the ladder, on the downside of their career, trying to ring chase. Yeah, David West last 3 years ring chasing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my guy. He was ring chasing, boy.
Out there ring chasing and just
we see it happen all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, T-Mac trying to ring chase too. You almost got one.
Yeah.
You almost got one. He was on that Spurs team with Ray Allen in the game win. People don't even know he was on that team. You got a ring. With so many Lakers. He didn't even do nothing. Don't got a ring. So, I mean, I guess Kawhi, you still had a good night. I thought we were going to let him stink it up, but the rest of the team was trash. I think Danny Green had an over.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was a tough night for them.
Danny didn't want to get included in that. He wanted to stay.
Yeah, Danny was like, man, I ain't trying to get traded, but I mean, I'll take going to the north. Go hang up there, Drake.
I mean, it's interesting how this game turned out. I actually thought Kawhi was going to coming off of a big night for Kawhi where he had 45 points. I thought Kawhi was going to come into this game with at least another 40-point night and prove something to San Antonio.
I think Pop probably single-handedly tried to stop Kawhi.
Oh yeah, they was definitely with the triple teaming.
Yeah, and make everybody else try to beat you.
I mean, why not? They don't have really anybody else consistent who can get their own shot off the team on the team that was playing tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Kawhi had a solid night. 8 for 13. I take those numbers. That's a bad. You said that's a bad night. Yeah, 8 for 13.
Hey, that's efficient, right?
That's efficient, boys. They had 8 for 13. Only missed 5 shots, but you got spanked by 20. Yeah.
So we'll keep. Toronto still has the opportunity, as we mentioned a moment ago, to at least make some noise. In the East.
They might make a move too.
The Spurs, we don't.
They're in the playoff race.
They're in the playoff race right now.
They won like the last 11 out of 15.
They're 21-17.
Yeah. I just don't see when the playoffs come around. They don't have that player who.
Because you have two dudes who also
when it comes down to it,
you have two dudes
they can go get you a bucket.
You have 2 dudes who can fall off and not do anything.
DeMar DeRozan. He can go get a bucket on anybody.
We saw how that worked in Toronto.
I don't have no confidence in him neither. We watched him get beat.
I didn't have confidence in Kyle Lowry more than I didn't have confidence in DeMar.
There's a reason
DeMar DeRozan can go get
DeMar DeRozan got benched in the playoffs last year because he wasn't getting them no buckets.
He definitely did get benched and sitting like this.
Exactly.
With the smack face.
That's because of turnovers and making poor decisions. But as you get older and you play and you get traded,
how much older you want him to get?
And you get traded and you got a point to prove. DeMar DeRozan in the playoffs, he's going to go get a bucket.
You can get a point.
He's
to
Jimmy
prove
Butler
against,
in a different skin.
He ain't playing J.R. Smith no more. J.R. Smith is not your primary defender. No
hey, J.R. locked him up.
It looked like it, didn't it?
Well, we gonna see where that goes. I want to talk to you gentlemen about a guy up in the mill.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's from Greece. They call him the Greek Freak.
Giannis. He's the first name.
He was my preseason MVP.
He's bad, man.
And he's looking right now, if not James Harden, it could be Giannis Antetokounmpo as the MVP. Now, these two cats who are probably 1 and 2 in the MVP race were both the players of December. James Harden was the Western Conference player of December. Giannis Antetokounmpo was the Eastern Conference player of December. Coach Bud, we know him personally out here in Atlanta. We've seen him do great things. He's got Giannis playing the best ball of his career. He's scoring at a higher percentage in the paint than Shaquille O'Neal did.
Yeah, because
in his prime,
there's not really too many paint defenders these days.
That's true, but you still gotta make it.
I mean, also the NBA. Like we said, it's soft, way softer than it was with Shaq playing.
Tomorrow night they actually face the Atlanta Hawks. It'll be a game for Giannis against the Hawks. It's in Milwaukee. Game is in Milwaukee. The Bucks are currently 26-10. And the Bucks are currently 26-10.
I said you out here lying to these people.
Popping.
Oh no, we know the Hawks ain't 26-10. We know that they're 11-26.
Kawhi, had a little kinship after the game.
What they do? A Bill Belichick handshake?
No, they actually hugged.
Oh snap!
They actually hugged. I'm shocked.
I mean, hey, it's all about love. It's all about love in 2019.
Love everybody. Ain't that what Kanye said?
Is the Greek Freak? Is he the MVP of the league?
No. just because of
just when you playing that.
No, I would still give it to James over Giannis.
James,
because you see a lot of times at the end of these Milwaukee games, Giannis, as great as he is, he's more playing that center field defender in the paint type joint. You get the rebounds. It's other people that's doing more for the team late.
What you mean?
I feel like Chris Middleton. You see him scoring a lot late in the games. But James is you live and die by James at this point.
And you live and die by Giannis.
I mean, for the first 3 quarters, for sure. And that's just for what I see.
You're not watching me Milwaukee games, are you?
Some of them, just a few. It's hard to get them. Unless NBA ticket want to shoot me something for free,
just as a league pass.
I'll catch it. Exactly.
League pass that thing.
I'll catch it when they on TNT.
So you trying to say you're not going to shop for the Milwaukee Bucks game, are you? No,
I might.
That boy, you see y'all dungle everybody every night like you just did yesterday.
Look, hold on, he playing the Hawks next. Okay, so I
won't watch that either.
I thoroughly expect. Never mind.
I thoroughly expect 35, 14, and 9 tomorrow.
Something about that, yeah. 3 blocks,
3 steals,
2 of them probably on Dwayne Dedman.
Maybe 2 on Trey. Try to go on lane, throw them on them.
He probably might put that off the back.
I got Giannis as the MVP as of right now. I hear what's going on with James Harden, but
in other words, I'm not gonna stand here for this slander.
we're not gonna throw Giannis under the bus.
He's not gonna stand for the Trey slander. That's what he's trying to say.
Exactly.
I mean, the Hawks are the Hawks right now. We'll talk about them.
And they miss what they playing, ain't they?
They sure are. They need to cut some of John minutes. I'm trying to tell you.
These fools will be tanking. These fools winning. They're like, I'm trying to mess up.
Listen, John Collins trying to get this All-Star game. He don't care about
that boy going to All-Star game.
Hey, he hooping right now.
He is, but he ain't going to All-Star game.
We'll see. I ain't
no expect with a 10 win season going to the All-Star game.
We'll see how that all plays out. Yeah. Speaking of the All-Star game, we'll continue to talk about Giannis and James Harden as things goes on. We had some of the first returns actually come back about the All-Star game and what's going on.
My man.
In the Western Conference, of course, LeBron James and Steph Curry are leading the way.
Of course.
And my man.
So hold on, who gonna pick that team though? Like, is it gonna still be
Giannis and
it's gonna be Giannis and Steph, Giannis and Bron.
So who the Hawks drafted? His name is up there on the leaderboard, people. For the people at home.
Technically, he was drafted by the Hawks.
Whose name? Like we said, it was gonna be good. What's his name?
That I said back
Luka?
He's on first name basis too. Luka.
I mean, a lot of his people home voting for him as they should be,
and people in the U.S. see him too.
A lot of that's coming from overseas. Same as Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin's top 10 right now.
He got the Asian people,
and Luka got his people.
Yeah, but Luka.
But Luka deserved to be there.
Luka deserves to be there. Luka is Luka.
Luka doesn't deserve to be in the All-Star game. Let's keep it funky. He does not deserve to be in the All-Star game.
I ain't saying gonna be there.
Are you kidding me?
So okay. So in the All-Star game, you only get about five forwards. Okay. So LeBron is automatically number 1.
Luka's a guard.
They got him listed. They got him in the front court. They don't have him. No, he's listed with the forwards. All right, he's in the front court. So
that's a glitch.
Does he need? he need no, but he plays. He can play shooting guard and all that, of course. Yeah. But he's listed as a power forward, small forward most nights.
Oh, because that's how they start. I guess
that's just
so he needs to be in the All-Star game over Kevin Durant.
He got more votes than him.
No. I'm asking you, gentlemen.
I mean, but people.
Okay. And I said his people are voting for him. Y'all say he should be there.
They're trying to get people in Oklahoma to vote.
He need to be there over Kevin Durant. It's a simple yes or no. Does he need to be over there over Kevin Durant? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? Because you made a face to me. Anthony Davis. Does he deserve to be in the All-Star game over Anthony Davis?
That's a center.
He's in the. They do front court guards. Does he deserve to be in the All-Star game over Anthony Davis?
He deserved to be in there. In one of them, how many players go from each conference?
He knows the West. It's the West.
How many players go from each conference?
Yeah, it's about. Well, no, but it's 12. It'll be 12. Yeah, but then
24 people.
They'll single-handedly pick. It'll be 12 each. 12 West.
Out of the West, he deserves to be one of them 12
because he is balling.
I agree. Sure.
Draymond's not going this year because he stinks. He should have went 1 year.
I don't know what's going on with Draymond.
Clay's probably not going this year either.
I can see Luka.
Chris Paul shouldn't be in there.
I don't know if Luka should be there, man.
Young boy.
He gonna be in the
and he's one of the best in the West on the West Coast.
Okay, so look, we gonna play this.
Luka is the reason they are in the playoff chase.
Yeah, he is.
I dig all that.
He's one of the best in the NBA.
Let's put it like this: in the West, we know it's going. Bron's going. Dame's going. Russ.
Did you say
Damian's
say
going.
Dame and Russ before you said Steph Curry?
I wasn't.
He just naming people.
I'm just naming
You
people.
get so emotional. Jesus.
What is going on here?
What's going
Okay,
on?
Steph,
Jesus.
Bron,
Name somebody from Philly, because he before he
Steph,
get
Bron,
upset, he turned red.
Paul.
Dame. Wait, what?
Man, you messing my count, man.
Dame's not even in the top 5 as far
He's
as
gonna get there.
He should be.
He's gonna.
he should not be. Yeah.
And guard.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if they don't
should
get there. Okay, so Steph, Bron, KD, AD. Who else in the West? James. That's 5 people on top of my head right there.
Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, he might make it. May possibly.
Hold on, you know why he don't want Luke in there? Because if Luke get in there, Lou Williams can't get in there.
Definitely not
They
over
took a
Luka.
position. Lou guard.
Lose the guard, but Lou's not getting.
Not over Luka. Not over Luka.
He don't want Luka getting there because we know he's gonna be on his head. By Luka being
You so right.
Yeah,
Listen, Luka's going to be a great. It'll be nothing that y'all can say to
Luka
me.
is a great player.
That's gonna make me feel
you
like
had to hate him because he's from Florida. He's a Florida.
The Hawks didn't need him. He fucking being for
The Hawks need somebody who can get buckets.
They just didn't need him. They just
No, you say they didn't need him because he fit the culture here.
They don't. Yeah, that's what.
Well, he got no culture. They ain't got no culture.
You a black man. You know what Atlanta goes. It's the black mecca.
Trey half black.
Trey half.
But Trey was being
I don't care about
endorsed.
Trey being black.
He was being endorsed by the hip hop culture who's gonna buy tickets to come to the game.
These
Quavo and all them.
These fools will come to the game last year.
They come to the game
If
to
they
see
win,
Trey.
Quavo will call him anyway.
They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win with it. He wasn't.
Jake
coming-
Fromm, the quarterback of the Bulldogs, but Quavo was on their head. So what you mean?
And
I don't
we ain't
care.
never seen Quavo go to Georgia football game till last year.
They did not lead.
Kirby Smart ain't black.
He's not. We see that.
Yeah. And Quavo's what color? I mean, Quavo's black.
He
right?
wanted the black guy out there, Justin Fields. That's what that was really.
And he
about.
gonna be at the game when Justin Fields transfer.
He will. He'll be out
So
there.
what you mean? He wasn't coming- if you win,
and Justin
you
Fields
win.
won.
How many
leaving
games
Alabama.
Quavo done came to? This
Couple
year.
of the big games. The games Trey invites him to.
The games Trey invites him to.
When they play the big teams, that's when he invites them to. And comes up there.
Boy, so he can get washed. That's
That's his home. That's his man. He wanted Trey Young here.
We don't care what Quavo wants.
And that's what's wrong with
You heard his last
They
album?
listen to Quavo on them.
I'm just saying.
That's why it was an owner's pick, and owners listen to Quavo on them, and that's why.
So is Zion coming to?
Please, God, no.
Man, look, Zion's a 6'6" point guard.
Hey, when I was in New York, they talked
Zion-
Zion.
He'll probably fit
But
up
the
there.
Knicks ain't never gonna be good, so they just want to put a show on. I'm tired of the Hawks just making decisions just because they want to put people in State Farm Arena. You built this big ass arena and made all these renovations, and now you want to pay for it. So no, you need to go win something.
They want to win something, but this
They ain't going about it the wrong way.
This the formula they went with.
Look like this, basketball wise, because the basketball people want Luka. Basketball wise, not just culture wise. Who you would pick, Luka or Trey?
Basketball wise, I don't know if I'm gonna tell you. I may have missed out on Luka simply for the fact that I didn't think that he would bring over any grit playing
Atlanta's one of the
overseas.
big
So
international cities.
it is. I may have missed out on Luka because I may have went with Jared Jackson, or even if I didn't take Trey, I might have took Marvin Bagley. I might have went somewhere else before taking Luka. I just
Because you can't have hate for the foreigners. Like you can't say foreigners.
I don't hate the foreigners. I love it. I love
they
their
women.
women.
We not going to see Luka, God. We not going to see.
Exactly, but when
They
you,
can
once
pick
you start getting the stamp from LeBron and all them,
Once they start winning, then we be like, oh, okay.
as soon as you start getting the stamp from LeBron and KD
and
and
it's
all them,
only the first year. Like, yo, next year that nigga can be garbage.
but look, and
he killing.
he's always gonna have one thing that Trey's not gonna have. He's always gonna be 6'7".
Wait, is Dallas going to
Something
the
you
playoffs?
can't teach.
They're in the playoff race.
They in the race.
They're in the race.
They also got a better team though than the Hawks. They have a better
like,
team.
stop it.
Who? What do you mean?
Who?
They got a
HD
legend
and
on the
DeAndre.
team.
Harrison Barnes,
And
DeAndre,
DeAndre.
Dennis Smith, Wesley Matthews.
They try to get Dennis Smith out of there.
They tried to get Dennis Smith.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, you just told me Wesley Matthews was like a off-brand Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but that's still a good player.
I'll take Kent Bazemore over him.
So you look,
Dennis Smith though.
The Hawks got
Dennis Smith tough.
And Luka.
I do like
Dennis Smith and Luka is a tag team problem.
They got a way better team. So I mean, Luka, I don't want to get it misconstrued. Like I don't think that he's a horrible talent. He's a great talent. I just don't think he should be in the All-Star game as of yet. I haven't seen that from him. I'm not saying he will never be an All-Star. I don't know if he should be an All-Star over someone. I don't think he should be an All-Star over the Joker. I don't think he should be like
over Karl Anthony Towns. You don't think?
No, Karl Anthony Towns.
That's all I'm saying.
But
Luka has hit so many big shots this year. As a rookie, he's been balling.
Karl Anthony Towns in the last couple weeks since Jimmy Butler been gone.
Karl Anthony Towns be folding when he play against other big players.
And we haven't seen what Luka's gonna do overall yet.
Every time we have seen it, we've seen what Luka can do already. Based on who's been guarding him, it's been game after game. It's been game after game.
He a young boy.
They put him the other day. They saw something on YouTube.
I see that.
In the playoffs, he gonna do the same thing if they make it.
Nah.
You don't see that's where we like.
I'm telling y'all, watch my words.
I'm gonna give you a few more names in the West, and we're gonna talk in the East. We spoke LeBron and Luka are the top two in the front court right now, voting wise. LeBron,
I don't think he should be top two.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
I know it's August because
his people voting for him. He from
Spain?
overseas somewhere. No, it's like Yugoslavia,
Ukraine,
somewhere like that. Yeah.
I know you something like that.
Guard wise is Steph Curry, Derrick Rose.
Hey man, D Rose getting love out here, man.
He balling, but dang.
Then James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Klay Thompson wrapped it up. Then your man Dame Lillard.
I would put Dame over Klay.
Yeah, Klay's not. I don't think
they right behind each other.
I don't think Klay should make the All-Star team this year.
Dame over Derrick Rose.
No, Derrick Rose having a hell of a season.
Derrick Rose having a great season. And
Derrick Rose having a hell of a season.
Derrick Rose has a
great comeback season.
Derrick Rose has a huge fan base.
He does.
Williams can't make the All-Star.
But
Lou be balling just as much as Derrick Rose do.
If not,
I take Lou over Derrick Rose.
You're right. But Lou doesn't have a huge fan base like Derrick Rose.
That's who's doing the voting right now.
I mean, if we talking about just straight hooping,
you talking about hooping? I mean,
then no, Derrick Rose shouldn't make. I mean, Derrick Rose should make it over a lot of them.
And we talk about this year, I mean, I put Derrick Rose.
He can be a reserve. He can get his name called.
In the Eastern Conference, in the front court, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's leading the way. Then we have Kawhi Leonard, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Blake Griffin, Vince Carter,
old man Vince.
Hey, if Vince make it though, that'd be lit.
Andre Drummond, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford. Guard wise, we have Kyrie Irving.
If they had the old format, this would be a horrible All-Star game.
Kyrie Irving leading the way for your guards. Then it's Dwayne Wade.
Wow,
I think he might make it just for the send-off.
His name.
Then you have Kemba Walker, Ben Simmons. Victor Oladipo, Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine,
he was balling early.
Jeremy Lin,
he been hooping lately. Wow,
Bradley Beal, and John Wall.
They got to do something.
Well,
about this voting.
we can mark my dog John off because he's not playing no more this season, so we can mark him off.
John up out of here.
Jeremy Lin, go ahead and mark him off because he ain't gonna get him more votes no more. So for the guards, we know who's gonna make it is gonna be Kyrie. Who else on this list?
Kyrie, Dwayne Wade,
Kemba
Walker,
Vic will get in there. I think D Wade will get in there just to get in there for the old time's sakes. The front court, Giannis of course, Kawhi of course, Joel, Jimmy.
The rest of them
is a toss up. Al, no. Gordon Hayward, no. Andre, he's been balling. I'll put Vince in there just for the old man. That'll be the first 40+ over in the All-Star game. He been dunking on people this year.
He need to get in the dunk contest. I know Cat's Money Man there. He don't want to get in there.
Yeah, I want Vince. He can still windmill and stuff. Hey, man. Ain't too many.
But he might just give you one. He might just give you one.
Let me get one dunk off.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. We'll be right back. We talked about some NBA action and we're gonna move into some things that'll be taking off this weekend in the NFL. We'll talk about NFL Wild Card Weekend.
Oh, you can't talk about that.
And a lot more news in the NFL.
We also got the national championship game to talk about.
We ain't talking about that.
You're tuned in. These Urban Times Live Hip Hop Daily presents Sideline Stories. We'll be right back.
They almost lost to UCF.
Almost doesn't count.
You right. I was rooting for y'all too.